What's up, reader? I'm stoked that you're here to join me for yet another review inside Natty's Nook. If you're new here, be sure to go check out my first review plus my channel intro just to get a little bit of insight into what we're all about here. If you're not new here, but you have missed a couple of reviews in the past few weeks, go and catch up on them, because I'm sure one of those might just become your new favorite novel. If you're not new here, you've watched all my reviews, you've liked all of them 100 times, you told everybody that you know, including your angry boss, about my channel, and you've subscribed at least 20 times. Okay, now I'm stalling. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next look inside Natty's Nook. Today's book is called Nikki on the Line by Barbara Carol Roberts. It has a 4.36 star rating on Goodreads, and while I think it deserves that, I was a little surprised that this novel in particular got that rating, knowing that a couple of my favorites got a little bit lower than that. So while I think it deserved it, again, I was a little surprised when I looked on Goodreads and saw that so many people enjoyed this novel. So getting into the storyline, it's about a 13-year-old girl named Nikki that decides to take on a tryout for a basketball team. Now, she's pretty skilled, and she's got some tricks in the bag that not a lot of other people have. So she's got a distinct advantage on the court. Now, when she takes that to the elite tryout for the Action, which is the club team that's pretty hard to get on, she makes the team, and she feels pretty great about it, like any other person would that loves the sport of basketball. Now, what she didn't know was, one, it's a lot of money. Two, it costs a lot of time, and it just kind of occupies her schedule. Three, she has to balance her schoolwork. And four, she needs to keep herself in line too. So, with a lot of different things added onto her plate, there's a question that is posed into the reader's mind, and that is, will Nikki choose to subtract some things from her lifestyle to keep it balanced, or does she have the mindset of, I can do it all, set in stone, and will she try to run with something that might not be possible? So this question being posed in our mind kind of formulates over time. So I like the development of this book. Now, I guess I'll just say that's probably my first comment. This book had pretty good progression throughout. I think that it started at the right place, and it gave quite a bit of background, but not too much where I was bored. So it definitely intrigued me, although it wasn't like the most hooking novel I've ever read. It intrigued me, so I wasn't tempted to put it down. I think that this novel had great character development. It had a lot of different characters, which was great. The number was pretty big. And I really appreciate that the fact that these characters brought something different to the plate and to the novel. And they just added something that the other characters didn't have, and they contributed it, and it tied together so nicely. And I like seeing that in novels, the diversity. So I think I would give this novel a 5-star rating because it had a lot to offer, and it surprised me because, one, it taught me the balance is the key to a good life, and two, I'm not even an athlete, but I still enjoyed this book. So even if you're not athletic in any sort of way, or you don't have any interest in basketball, you might still enjoy this novel just as much as I did, just because it kind of connects to a lot of different people. So I think that's probably the biggest strength that this novel had. Now, if I was to recommend this book for anybody, I would do so for a population that wants a book that has a lot to offer and a lot of spunk. If you like this video, please click the like button below as well as the subscribe button to show that you want me to keep posting these videos. If you're interested in recommending a book, and I say this to anybody who might be on the fence or might not even want to recommend a book, I'm sure you've got a favorite. If it's not one that I've already reviewed, I might not even know about it. So at least send me an email and follow the instructions on the very, very end of the video just for a little bit of information and a couple tips into recommending some of your favorite reads. Even if it might not be featured on the channel, at least suggest a book so that maybe later in time it could be featured. Maybe just not now. As well as doing that, please share my videos. I know that there are a couple lonely bookworms out there that aren't watching these videos, that just want another really good novel, and I don't want to leave them unturned. So if you know anybody like that, or you know anybody that just doesn't really like to read, maybe it could turn their frown upside down. So share the videos with them and make sure they're informed, because one of my favorite reads could become one of their favorite reads. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate your support, and stay tuned for the next look inside the Nook.